The 10th Muse, lately sprung up in American 1650. Early American poetry. Anne Bradstreet, 1612 and 1672. Did you know the first published female poet in America wrote her heart out centuries ago? Met Anna Bradstreet, a pioneer, a poet, and a woman ahead of her time. In 1650, a remarkable woman's words crossed the Atlantic. Her poems gave birth to American literature. Met Anna Bradstreet, the first published poet of the New World. Anna Bradstreet was the first published female poet in the American colonies and is considered one of the earliest significant poets in English literature from North America. Born in England, she married Samuel Bradstreet and moved to the Massachusetts by colony in 1630 as part of the Puritan migration. Her poetry often reflects Puritan values, personal experience, and her observation of family life, nature, and spirituality. Bradstreet's most famous work, The Tenth Muse, lately sprung upon in America, 1650, showcased her literary skills blending classical influence with her personal reflections. She is remembered not only for her poetry but also for breaking gender barriers in our time. When women had little access to formal educations or publications opportunities, her writing combines emotional depth with intellectual reserve, making her a key figure in early American literature. The 10th Muse lately sprung up in America 1650 is the first published collection of poetry by Anna Bradstreet, and it holds the distinctions of being the first book of poetry written by a resident of American colonies and published in England. Key facts: Author Anna Bradstreet, publications year 1650, place of publications London and England. Significance: first published volume of poetry by a colonial American woman, considered a landmark in early American literature. Theme: Puritan faith. Many poems reflects her strong religious belief and Puritan worldview. Domestic life. Poem often explore family, marriage, and home life. Nature and reflection. Observation of the New England environment and personal atmosphere. Introspection. Style. Written in 17th century English words, often using rhythm, couplets, and structured meter. Combines personal emotion with moral and religious reflection, blending private experience with broader spiritual lessons. Notable poem in the collection: Upon the burning of our house reflects faith in God often after losing her home. To my dear and loving husband, experience expressions deep material love and devotion, religious and philosophical reflection on life, morality, and divine providence. This book earned Bradstreet the nickname the 10th Muse, highlighting her literary talent at a time when women writers were rare. It also marked the beginning of a distinctly American voice in literature. And that's glimpse into the life of Anna Bradstreet, a traveler whose words still inspired us today. This is the 10th Muse lately sprung up in America. The first poetry collection by a colonial American woman. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, share, and follow for more story from history.